paranormal investigator parked next to us. There's an old grave from 1847, died in 1918. Maybe in the war. There's a few of them here. Cecilia Shepherd Kelly. I can't read the date on it. People are racing down this road, I don't know why. There's a couple mini memorials here too. I'm not able to read. I'm not able to read. The plastic has eroded away. That's what we're looking at. I think there's a plot here too. Yep, there's a name tag up there on it. Whoa. McNally. First sergeant in the Indian Wars. He was born in 1839. Here, you guys can read it. He was presented the nation's highest award for valor for his bravery in scouts and actions against the Indians in 1868 and 1869. I recognize that name, McNally. So this is an extremely old cemetery, wouldn't you say? James Drummond. Most of these people are born in the 1840s and 50s. Amazing. And there's more out there and in here. We're gonna check that out. Somebody was buried here. Back in the day, they used to plant trees where somebody passed. It's a pretty cedar tree. I'm gonna guess there's a tomb over there. They're all over throughout here. I'm going to guess there's a grave here too, because of the outline of the rocks. Oh. Yes, there's one here. The car keeps beeping. Oh, they got a new tombstone. 1835. Harvey Russ. 1835. July 7th. Yeah. July 7th, 1835. Born almost 200 years ago. Wow. We're talking old. This is just before you get into the Gila Forest. This actually is not forest land. The cemetery gets bigger out here. As I see, there's a whole bunch more. He was born in 1874. Reuben Chisholm. Probably, well, there's some that have been buried here too, I guess. It's sad that there's no more gravestone for some of these plots. Very sad. Let's see what's behind the gate. Oh, there's one over here too. They're scattered all over out here. Just pick a spot, we'll dig a hole and bury you. Your physical body. 1911. This one didn't live long. 24 years. 24 years. That's a shame. Really. 24 years. That's more than half my life though. This hasn't been used too often because it was hard to open and close the gate. Wow. It's been here a while. 1893 they were born and died before I was born. It's nice when a husband and wife can be buried next to each other. This is the promise of eternal life. Check that out. Nels and Effie. Effie was a couple years older than him. Check that out. Oh, there's different gates to different ports. Different plots here within the cemetery. There's gates and fences all throughout. Let's check out these. I know it's wrong to be walking on top, but you don't really know where the gravestones, you don't know where they're buried. These are more recent. What? Born and died 1892. I don't get that. I'm lost on that one. 1982. I don't get it. So, what, the person had birth and it died? Or what? I don't know. I've never seen one like that before. Yeah, these are more current. This one didn't even die yet. These people were born in July of 1955. Boy, it's amazing how many people I come across that are born in July. Yet, in real life, it's so rare. I feel a certain sadness when I looked at this one. I don't know why. Well, let's see what else we have. Here's another section. Ooh, that's a big one. And a separate gate to get to it. Shall we? I'll leave the gate open. Oh, there's lots of them in here too. Oh, it's a huge graveyard. I've gone through here so many times and never stopped here. Look at the views. Simone. They only lived 25 years. What the? Why? They're born a year before me, but they only lived 25 years. I don't get it. Is it from this mountain road? I don't get it. Born in 1937. I don't get it. There's another one without a marker. It's a marker without a... Sad. Some of these people die so poor that they can't even get a piece of granite to mark them. Wendy Graves. All kinds of little mini plots. I'm gonna guess family. U.S. Navy. 37. Jeez, they didn't even make it to 50 years. Why? They only made it 40, 30, 32 years? Really? Why? 32 years. This one... Not even 50 years. People have a short lifespan out here. That's really weird. Just plots just scattered all over. Darrow. He lived 71 years. 69 years. There's just plots just scattered all throughout out here. All over. Scattered all over. That's a newer one. Gone but not forgotten. They're all over out here. Just scattered, just wherever. Really strange. I've never seen a cemetery like this. Has anybody seen a cemetery like this? Where the plots are just like gated off and separated and just buried wherever. Here's another one. Oh, I gotta go back and close the fences. That's obviously a plot. Someone knows who's there. Someone has a paper. Joe's still alive? Poor Joe. That means Joe would be 101 years old if he's still alive. Maybe he didn't get buried here? They couldn't pay the person to finish it off? I don't know. Here's one. Gone. Somebody remembers. Strange. Very strange. Very strange indeed. A couple of them here. There's another. It's been. What's that? They only live 15 days. 15 days. "17 days. Really? That just doesn't make sense. People have a short lifespan here. You know what? You know what? Well, they do have solar lights. I was going to say, I want to get solar lights for some of these plots, for people I don't even know. It wouldn't cost much. I almost want to take the ones that I have in the van. There's one. It's obviously marked off, but there's no stone to tell you who it is. I almost want to take the lights out of the van. I got 2 sets of solar lights. I'll string them up out here. But I don't know anybody here. Sad, especially out here. I mean, I knew it was low income here, but I had no idea. I think it's criminal. It's a crime that people charge so much to bury your physical body. It's absolutely criminal. It shouldn't cost persons thousands or tens or $20,000. There's a little baby cactus. It shouldn't cost a person $10,000 or $20,000 to bury a loved one. I understand it costs money for a stone. I understand that. But it's just not right. Carol Kitty, Maine. And some more mains. This is just, there's one over there by the tree. Okay, I have to go and close the gates that I left open. I didn't expect this to turn into a long video. I just unknowingly thought it'd be just one memorial here. Okay. That's closed. It's got an address. 1882. in whatever highway that we're on. It's got a name for the cemetery. Kingston. This is the Kingston Cemetery. Okay. So this is the one end of it. I came in through the other end. Somewhere, it's like there's a whole bunch of white marble rocks there. Somebody's obviously buried there. You need a metal detector or something to find the grave sites in some of these. Sadly, there's some deer tracks. Where the deer and the antelope play. Sadly, this is mining area. So I imagine a lot of people worked hard and got nowhere. Which isn't much different than doing flooring. Andrew Murray from World War II. Ripe 64 years old. Somewhere there's a plot, a paper plot with geo coordinates on it that shows you where all the graves are. And you know, they should have that laminated at the entrance. Wow, that was carved out of wood. Rockets. High Pockets Paul, cowboy artist. He was born a month before me. He made it 38 years. He made his own tombstone, gravestone, out of a piece of wood. There's an insulator there. Those have value, I know. Wow, so where am I parked? I'm parked way up there. I gotta find some of the gates I left open to close them, which, you know, there's reasons why a person should close a gate. There's reasons why a person shouldn't. But I'm gonna put things back the way they were, as I found them, because that's what's proper. You know? That's what's proper. Wow, it's just amazing to me. So one of the license plates when I came in here is customized, personalized plate. It says paranormal. Not all those letters, but if they're still here when I leave, we'll get a shot of it. And there's obviously a grave here. Huh. They're all over. They're just scattered. Well, alright. That tree's got a barrier around it. So we're walking towards this tree that's got a barrier around it. I'm gonna guess that each one of these trees were probably planted for a reason. Or just about. Oh, it's rugged terrain. My toe's still healing. Okay, we were here before. I'm going to pause the video. Then we'll check out those over there. Okay, we found some more. Charles Walker. Can't read it, but one person died in 1829. Another one died in 1903. Oh, I got that wrong. He died in 1903. Strange contortions, like my own body. Little stone. Little stone probably cost him a fortune. Frank Kennett. He died in 1906. Born in 1828. Thomas Holland. No date. No date. There's lots of trees planted here. Roots going into the wooden tombs, I'm sure. This guy was born in 1845 and died in 1892. Simpson Piercy Reed. There's all these little mini plots here without a stone. Here's another one. Stones around the burial site to mark it, but no stone. Strange, huh? I bet none of you have ever seen anything like this before. Bernard. This is the Bernard family. Boy, she was born in 1865. Bronwell. And then upside down, I don't know how they fit this many caskets in here. Levon Browell. These are upside down. I'm sorry, I apologize. But it's kind of hard to get to the other side, so they're right side up. Gertrude Brownwell. 1918 she was born. In 1911, Sam McCann. This is just so strange, so bizarre. I'm glad I'm here in the daytime, not the nighttime, because it could be kind of creepy. Somebody's buried there. We don't know who it is. No stone. It's a big stone. Born July 26, 1832. Died in 1886. He was 56 years. There's a tomb behind this tree. A stone. Okay, I'm going to go back deeper. There's obviously a plot right there too. Strange, huh? I'm going to pause. Boy, the steelwork, the artwork. It's amazing. It's so intricate. But so ornamental. And yet we walk up to another one. It's all fenced off. It's a pretty heavy gauge. These people, Robert West was born in 1830 and died in 1899, almost 100 years ago. And there's another one right there. I can't read it. Virginia Wedgwood, born in 1873, died in 1900. Oh yeah, we saw this one before. Gone but not forgotten. She lived 27 years. Wow. Wow. Can you imagine only living 20 to 30 years old? These are obviously burial plots right here too. A couple stones and occasional flower to mark them off. It's just strange. Really strange. Here's one hidden. Margaret Boyle, age 74 years. She wouldn't even give her date of birth or the date she died. She was just 74 years old. That's all that matters to her. There's obviously, oh, look at that. Let's get out of the sun. We're looking right at the sunset. Rand Rand Hokabor. March 1965, December 1991. Boy, I was born July 65. Is that 19? Yeah, it's 19. Huh. Wow. 91. Gee, I was just barely getting on with my life in 91. He was a couple months older than me. Wow. There's plots there. They're all over. There's a stone there with some, you can tell there's a plot there. There's obviously people buried inside this wooden area. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to these other people. One of them has a license plate that says paranormal. It's a unique tombstone. He was born in 1924 and died in 2008. A proud cowboy, obviously. It's a horseshoe. There's another one. I don't want to get in the shadow. a man of integrity who will be missed by many. That's how I want people to remember me. Okay, I'm going to close this video out. We just talked to, actually, the lady that was of the Historical Society. Kingston Historical Society. And she was out here getting information of people and the unmarked ones and GPSing. And she had a jar, a mason jar with a piece of paper in it with information. Hoping that others that come out here to visit, they asked if I knew anybody out here. Nope. Hoping that the people that come out here and visit would leave information so they could get what I was talking about, which is at least a decent plot, a piece of paper that would show who was buried where, because there's so many of these are unmarked. Now, information on Kingston. Kingston used to be a mining town, a big booming town. We're talking 5,000 or 6,000 people, where now it's 400 or 500. And so there's thousands of people buried out here. What we're seeing is maybe 100, maybe 200. Thousands of people are buried out here. Miners. And their children that didn't make it. The one that we saw was a set of twins that died during birth. How horrific. To be blessed with twins, but to have them both die. Maybe they're conjoined twins or something. I don't know. No one knows. It doesn't matter anymore. It's just a physical body. Lots of deer prints out here. That's obviously a grave site. Be a miner. Work your ass off so somebody can make money. And you're penniless. Something about that does not make sense to me. And you guys that live in houses think you got it bad by working and paying 85% for your cost of living for a house and food and utilities. What about these people that couldn't even afford even that? Even a small, less than a square foot stone that's about 1.25 inches thick. But rather just some rocks or plant a tree. Well, that's the way it used to be. So with that, I'm going to close this out. You guys take care. Blessings to you all. I got shivers when I was down by the hill one. And actually, I wasn't the only one that felt the shivers, because that's where they were when I bumped into them and talking to them, and they had the same effect. So something happened there. She said they can't use dynamite. You have to be able to use dynamite because this is all rocky in order to get a hole 6 feet deep. And they outlawed that. You can't do that anymore. And they can't dig anymore. So now the only thing you can do if you want to get buried here is your ashes. And try to dig a hole to put that jar of ashes in. That's all you can do now. So we're at the main entrance where we came in. Everything that starts, usually, just like some good movies used to, always ends at the beginning. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We're at the beginning. And that's how this will end. Can you imagine losing a loved one and going through all the work to put these rocks up yourself? Painfully, tearfully. I can actually smell body odor right there for some odd reason. That's really strange because there's nobody here. And none of the people I talked to had any funky smell to them. That's really strange. Really strange. I guess he was a hard worker, hard miner. Maybe he just didn't eat right. Ate too much pork? I don't know. So, as I said, we're back at the beginning where we started. I'm going to film this as I walk out. This guy has the biggest grave. Like he wants to be loud and proud. Loud and proud, let's cast a bunch of concrete. Or is it marble? Oh, it's actually marble. It's not cast concrete. It looks like cast concrete. Loud and proud, this person has to be known right at the entrance. Something about that tells me it's wrong. I don't know. But we're back to the entrance. Check out this, what you have to go through to get in here. It's to keep the deer out, but they still jump over the fence. And this is so narrow. I can barely get through it sideways. Sideways, I could barely get through it. My friend Jimmy would probably have to jump over the fence. That's almost looks like that's a plot outside. Alright, and the car's still here. It says paranormal. I'll show you the tags that I parked behind. All those people came in these cars. See? Paranormal. Strange, huh? Alright, Mika's up in the dash waiting for me. It's like, Daddy, close this video out. Let's get out of here. I feel creeped out. And we're going to, because I'm dying to get a burger. Yeah, water. Culvert. Water. Okay, it's going to take a couple miles to get over that feeling that I have.